Alright folks, welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you what I am packing for my upcoming trip on the Foothills Trail. Foothills Trail is a 76.2 mile backpacking trip in the upstate of South Carolina. It also crosses into North Carolina near Lake Jocassee in the Gorges State Park area near Cashiers. So I am going to be doing this in approximately 5 days. I'm going to try for, if not sooner. I will show you my gear here that I'm bringing. So pretty much what I had on the last multi-day trip last year, if you recall, if you've been following some of my trips. Last year in March on my vacation, I did a 7-day trip on the Appalachian Trail from the Grayson Highlands area in Virginia, and I went south to US 19E in Tennessee, 116 miles, and I used this pretty much the same gear setup, the big Agnes tent here that I have. It's the Copper Spur 2-person tent, and served me well. It's a little bit beat up here. I've had it for 2 years, taken it on multiple trips. I also have my Gregory Baltoro 65-liter backpack. I took the top off to save on space and weight. Plus I like the fact that it's easier to get into. All you have to do is take it like this and pop that off, and it cinches closed and opens up like that. Real easy to access your stuff. I'm bringing all my food in this oak sack. It's supposed to be a odor-proof bag, and so it's approximately 7 days worth of food, so it weighs a little bit. I didn't actually weigh how much the food weighs because it's got a couple other things in there like toiletries, supplements and stuff like that, but I'm bringing that much food because I don't want to have to worry about Taz, the shuttle driver, said that he could stash me away a cache of food somewhere at the halfway point near Lake Jocassee or Whitewater Falls, I believe. But I'm just going to bring it all, my whole pack with water. Here I have a liter of water on the side, and I have my Sawyer water filter bag there, which holds a gallon in this compartment here. The whole thing weighs 31 pounds, so it's not too bad. I've done heavier trips before, or I've had a heavier backpack on trips in the past. But here I have some rain-proof frog togs, the jacket and the pants, and bring that just in case, even though the weather is not calling for a chance of rain, I still would like to be prepared because you never know in the mountains. A lot of moisture down there in that area. It's near the temperate rainforest near Lake Jocassee. Although I think that's in the North Carolina side. Anyway, it gets a lot of rain, so. Here I have the same sleeping bag I used last year, the Marmot Never Summer 0-degree bag. It's a 650 down bag if I remember correctly. But that serves me well in a lot of cold temperatures, and I don't expect that the temperatures will be below freezing from what I've seen in that area, although I didn't have the exact coordinates locked in, but I did look into the upstate of South Carolina since I'm starting near Walhalla, South Carolina at Oconee State Park. I think the coldest temperatures I had seen were around freezing, so I think I'm pretty adequately prepared for what I have. Here I have my Tokes 600 milliliter pot with the Soto Windmaster stove on the inside, and have socks and underwear. And I am trying out my new Big Agnes Aircore Ultra Insulated pad. This one has an R value of 4.2. So I just got this today with my dividends, and the thing costs $99. I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to let you guys know how it works compared to the REI brand airline. I think it's the REI Air Rail, something like that. I have to double check that. But anyway, I've used that one for all my previous trips, and it's served me well in very cold temperatures. And that one's R value is about 3.2, whereas this one is a little higher. So I'm thinking this will do the job pretty well. I believe it was a 3.5-inch thickness on this pad too when fully inflated. So that should be very comfortable. And I got my little inflatable pillows. Carrying the medium-sized fuel canister, Jet Power by JetBoil. And you know, I have all my other basics here. Got a map. Bought this at REI about a month ago in preparation because I've been planning this for a while. I haven't told you guys yet, but now the news is out, so I'm starting this trail tomorrow. This doesn't cover the entire Foothills Trail, but it says it's really easy to follow, white blazes on the trees and all that. But this covers a good portion of it, the blue wall of the upstate of South Carolina and North Carolina. So, what else did I bring here? I'll show you my first aid kit, very basic. You might say I don't have some of the things I need, but I have just the basic necessities in case I need it: Band-Aids, moleskin, and the quick clot sponge, just in case I get hurt. Just some basic stuff. I like to carry some Gorilla Tape in case I have to make repairs, albeit it's pretty obvious when you have to put this stuff on your gear. If you have a pin-sized prick in your tent wall or something like that, or your, as you see, I have it on my stuff sack for my tent, because I have, you probably couldn't see that, but it's on the side there, but I've had some holes in my stuff sack for my tent. So that is to make repairs so I don't have any issues with losing my gear while out in the field. But anyway, this should be a pretty intense trip. I'm looking forward to it, as it's only the second multi-day trip I've gone on. With my work schedule, I don't have the time to go on trips as often as I'd like, so this is a big deal to me, and I'm looking forward to it, pretty stoked. I've been thinking about it pretty consistently for the past couple weeks, and I think it's going to be a good time. The weather is looking good. Like I said, I picked a really good time to go out here, so I think that it's going to be, the odds are in my favor this time. Also, I got this supplement here. It is called Bucked Up. It has 6 grams of citrulline, 200 milligrams alpha size. It's got deer antler velvet in it. So that's supposed to be to help you recover from hardcore exertion, which I'm probably going to try and do 20s per day if I can. And the Foothills Trail, it's pretty tough. I've done a section of it near Lake Jocassee at least twice, and that particular section is pretty rough. So this will be my go-to for energy.